the goal. Mahura back at his own line. Up the middle and over the line. Logan Stanley, the big man, dropping it. Thomas scored! He sniped it from the right circle. 2-1 Canada.
What a drop pass from Stanley.
Two I could think of that are Hall of Fame calibers. Logan Stanley moves in and rips that home. And it's now 6-4 Canada. And the big man gets on the score sheet.
More importantly, how about the little celebration at the end when he takes that weapon of choice?
Oh yeah, no problem. And the GM wants to see it.
Chance for the Rangers. Stanley off the crossbar, and it's gonna count.
We ruined Stan's goal with my story.
Stanley will slip one by Michael DiPietro. Crossbar and in, and Logan Stanley's got his first as a Kitchener.
Nice pass to Logan Stanley. Stanley, he'll take a move towards the net. The pass to Masker connects, and the Rangers get the first goal of the game.
And there you see Masker. He's impressed Team Canada.
Nick Suzuki, oh my goodness! That centering pass right there by Nick McHugh from the Czech. Logan Stanley sends it towards the net. We have a one-goal game.
He looks back, cycles to the far corner looking for Carter. Here's Lishka, right in front, Stanley scores! Logan Stanley off the point, finds himself alone and scores to make it 3-2.
Game.
No, not at all. The shot from Stanley gets through. That might have been tipped by Jake Henderson, but the Rangers have found themselves with a two.
Look out. Oh. Gilmore is crushed by Stanley. Here comes Middleton, and they're going to go. Pitter patter, let's get at her. Middleton's got a hold of Stanley. Stanley missed to the right. Stanley and Middleton still wrestling. Oh, big uppercuts there from both at the same time. Right hands. Still going. Over by the penalty boxes, linesmen move in. A good response. That's a player in Brady Gilmore who's had some concussion issues. Sure did look like Stanley targeted the head there. Middleton
This one up, because that was the only lead they had on Friday by getting the first goal. Bunneman gets in the zone. Damiani strides to the net and tips that through the 5-hole. The Rangers quickly, 9 seconds later. Couldn't get that pass down where he wanted it, but cut off at the blue line by Velotti. The shot, and that's in the net. Looks like Logan Stanley's going to get credit for this power play Ranger goal against Popovich. Shot through the neutral zone, gaining the line. Tries to dance by Stanley, and well, that's an education. He won't want to get embarrassed like that again. Maskern gets through the neutral zone. Sherwood's with him. He shoots. He scores out of Maskern. Snaps it past Popovich.
Brought it in to the Kitchener end. Couldn't do much with it. Riley Damiani was down by the Colts blue line. Missed the pass. And it's been iced, and Logan Stanley in the middle of things are gonna go at it. Oh boy, Tyler Tucker, he's a young defenseman for the Barrie Colts, taking on one of the toughest guys in junior hockey. The Winnipeg Jets first rounder, Logan Stanley, 6'7". He's got the height advantage and holding Tucker back. He can't get to Stanley.
And that pass there. Open cage for Jake Henderson on the wraparound. Couldn't control it. Stanley does, and he scores, putting that above the shoulder of Wells.
It's a hard task. Quick shot, they score. A point shot.
He's got a hustle. So he had an attacker and Gadjevic on him, and Logan Stanley gets the line. He shoots, he scores, goes up, geez. We have a tie game.
Well, as we go inside, attack players are going over to put an arm around their goaltender. The Kitchener Rangers sure aren't feeling bad. As Stanley absolutely got a lane.
Pulls up short, centering pass for York. It's there. Rebound, or pardon me, right there for Adam Maskren. And he gets the teddy bear goal to get the fur flying. Nielsen gets it to the point. Garepa. Stanley quick one-timer, rebounds there. And Damiani cashes it in. The Rangers have that start that they've been waiting. Quickly over. Stanley has it. Stanley shoots it on net. Rebounds there. It's floating. Morellis shoots. He ties the game. Greg Morellis ties ties the game for the Rangers at 4. To Stanley. Stanley from the point. The shot redirected by Adam Mascarin. And the man who got a hat trick on Tuesday gets the game-winning goal in overtime here tonight.
He was the hero in Erie. He's the hero now in Kitchener. Back-to-back OT winners for Adam Mascarin.
Will scoop it down low. He wants it back to the point. He's got it now. Stanley down low. Tic-tac-toe in front, and they score. Greg Morellis puts it home, and it's 1-0 for the Rangers.
I believe this is going to be Hug in front of the net, who bounces this across.
Mascarin along the line. Feeds it over to Stanley. Stanley winds up the shot. He scores! That puck had eyes! And Logan Stanley ties the game on the power play.
Well, the Kitchener Rangers, the success they've had with the man advantage.
Gets it back to the point where Gareffa is. To Stanley, the shot! That puck had eyes! And the Rangers, D-man Stanley, build the lead up to 3.
Chance for Stanley, can rip it, scores as he beats Raymakers, and it's 1-0 Kitchener. To Bellotti, all Kitchener in the last minute or so. There's a shot, they score as Stanley again, way over on the far side, picks up his second goal of this contest.
Top of the circle, now on the right side, drive, score. Drive by Stanley, a rocket, no chance for Cormier on the right post. Saginaw with 2 chances to clear, couldn't do it, and Kitchener makes him pay.
Throws that up, and that just goes past Sherwood. Nonetheless, Stanley picks up the pieces, and he puts the Rangers up 2-1. Bellotti, right over for Stanley. Stanley throws that off the boards, gets it to Cole Sherwood. Sherwood's got a lane, drives the net, and scores quickly. A minute 1 into the game, and that's what they wanted, Dan, the quick start.
The Rangers blue line tipped in, and the Wolves will do the same with Belika heading off. Here's Mascarin. Sauces it for Sherwood. Scores! Cole Sherwood gets his 26th.
Play as Merkley comes in across the line and has that swept away, and here is Sherwood with Stanley. Sherwood right in front for Stanley, scores! Logan Stanley out of the box, into the back of the net, the puck goes. A 2-1 Rangers lead. Quickly across, Logan Stanley, low shot, rated goal, scores! Connor Bunneman, the Rangers captain, ties the game.
Of Ruzicka, and Ernst was right there. Now out of the box is Stanley. He's got a breakaway. Logan Stanley coming in, goes the backhand, he scores. Out of the box, onto the board is Logan Stanley, and this game is tied 2-2.
13:59, the time of the tying goal off the stick of the Winnipeg Jets. First rounder is Luke Stanley is sprung.
A lot of puck possession here by the Rangers. Again, Stanley scores! The Rangers strike first, 3:08 into the first period. What a shot by Stanley.
Well, Bill, you could sense that was
having all of these guys who've been around the big dance, although it's a far trip to get there, still helps.
Here's Sherwood right away, drops it off for Brown. Just that lead pass by Stanley got everything started. Now Stanley right to the front of the net. Brown, Smith, he scores. Giovanni Smith early in the second puts Kitchener ahead.
You know, this is part of the reason why they went out to get Smith. They wanted a big guy up front.
Mascarin got a little tug from behind. Fans pleading for another call. That one hit the crossbar. It's in! And the Rangers go up by 1. Connor Bunneman with the go-ahead goal. Misses, and at the other end, it's Bunneman who does it. Stanley winds up, and there is the third goal of the hockey game. Logan Stanley with the blast from the point.
Second shot that Logan Stanley's taken in a matter of 20.
Brown once again now played back to the line to Stanley. Brown walking in, cross ice feed, chance, scores. Joseph Gareffa.
Here's Ricard Hug, drop pass to Stanley. Stanley Trying to put a move on the defense does. Here's Logan Stanley to the other side of the net. Stanley turns, fires into the slaughter. Shot by Maskrin, they score! Adam Maskrin puts it in, and the Rangers, similar to last night, get the first goal of the hockey game. His shot blocked momentarily by Radish. Now here's a shot, and they score. Stanley from the face-off circle goes up top on Villalta, and the Kitchener Rangers cut into the Greyhounds' lead. It's a 3-2 game.
Keegan Howdeshell, and the Rangers withstand two quality chances and get one here. Cole Sherwood on Tyler Johnson, bar down, puts the Rangers up 5-0.
Cole Sherwood with back. Brown plays it to the point. Stanley reaches out towards goal. Masker shoots, he scores!
Bunneman trying to shake off Gettinger, gets it back to Stanley. He winds up with a shot, he scores! Logan Stanley from the blue line. Nothing fancy, Mark, just a quick wrist shot. Lots of traffic in front of Villalta. Don't go anywhere, folks. We're tied at 3.
Unbelievable play by the Rangers here. That cross seam pass, we've seen it all series. Howdeshell gets a